Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading, but before we hop into it, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. If you guys have not heard of them before, they're essentially a huge online platform where you guys can browse classes upon almost any subject that you desire to learn about. Like they got classes on photography, videography, fashion design, web development, personal development, so many different things. And you guys know how much I like personal development. And I recently took this class on there all about how to design your life by Michelle B. And it was really phenomenal. She broke down lots of different things on how to essentially get into alignment and figure out the life that you really want to live and what that really looks like and the things that are actually stopping you from that in this moment. She has like workbooklets that you work through to kind of figure it out, and it's also a really quick class. I love things that I can learn really quickly, and I also love things that really work. So I highly recommend checking out her class. It was really, really good. And also, if you guys are interested in trying out Skillshare, you guys can head to my link down below in the description box, and the first 1,000 people to click that link get a free trial of Skillshare. So definitely go check that out. Link is down below in the description box. And the first 1,000 people to click that get a free trial of Skillshare. So definitely go check it out. And again, huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys and your platform so much. And without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a new pick a card reading, and this one is all about a message from your spirit guides, what your spirit guides would like to tell you at this time. I'm very excited about this reading. I feel like we're gonna hopefully get some pretty powerful messages here. And yeah, if you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work. So over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like, to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Just think about your spirit guides, think about what message they might have for you right now, and then look at the pile that you are the most drawn towards. And then there's gonna be timestamps linked down below where you guys can click that and then skip ahead to your certain card to get your particular message. If you guys like to choose with crystals on these cards, then without further ado, let's add some crystals on these cards. All right, so we actually ended up putting the crystals above the cards just so you guys can see them a little bit better. But for group number 1, we have this gorgeous peach Botswana crystal. Beautiful little crystal. Then for group number 2, we have this beautiful sparkly lepidolite crystal. It's like a beautiful purple lepidolite color, and it sparkles a ton in the sun. I don't even know if the camera can see that, but it like sparkles so much. Then for group number 3, we have this beautiful specular calcite. It's like a gorgeous yellow specular calcite. And then over here we have some titanium obsidian. So these are our crystal options for today. Again, take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then there will be timestamps down below in the comment box or the description box that you guys can click on and skip ahead to watch your personal reading and message from your spirit guide. So without further ado, if you guys are ready to hop into it, then let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so if you guys chose group number 1, then without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 1, here's what we have for you guys. We have the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords. But first off, I want to talk about these two because there's such a particular message happening right here. When I look at this Ace of Wands, this particular Ace of Wands depiction looks like some kind of initiation and some kind of gift that you guys are receiving. And it's almost like she got caught off guard a little bit. So one thing that your guides want to tell you is that they are guiding you through an initiation process, and they're actually giving you gifts of inspiration, new knowledge, and a new talent. So you guys are about to receive like a whole like initiation into more of your purpose, and your guides are guiding you through that right now, but it's going to come in a very, very particular way. You might have already started this process. Some of you guys might be already kind of like in the brink of going through this, and some of you guys, this is going to start within like the next 6 months, and maybe even sooner than that. But there's a whole initiation process happening this year for you guys. Like I can guarantee it's happening within the next, definitely within the next 12 months, but for most of you guys, it's going to happen within the next 6 months. If not, it's already kind of going down and happening. But it's going to come in a very, very particular way. And again, it's unlocking your purpose. They're unlocking a special talent that you guys have, and they're kind of making you aware of this new talent and this new direction that you're supposed to go in. But the Five of Swords here also says that there's certain things that aren't in alignment with that big purpose, and they're going to be kind of unexpectedly falling apart. And there could be like a falling out that happens, like with this Five of Swords, there could be like an unexpected falling out with somebody or a job or something along the lines of that. But there's some sort of like disagreement or argument or falling out, or like losing a job, or somehow not going to the same school, or it could be like an unexpected loss of something that isn't in alignment, that needs to go away in order for you guys to get deeper in touch with your actual purpose and like this whole initiation. So if you guys have recently lost like a job, or recently lost an important relationship or friendship, or something along the lines of that, that is actually what your guides are telling you is going to be your biggest blessing, because that's your initiation of entering this new phase. It's going to cause you to go down a new path, and they want you to go down this new path because this new path is what's meant for you. And it's going to lead you into so much self-empowerment, so much like gift with talent that you're supposed to leave a footprint on this earth with. Whatever this talent is, it could be in music, being an artist, being a writer. Like there's so many different things here. There's like writing, there's artistry, there's music, there's even magic, like having this wand where you kind of like lead with, and the wand can symbolize so many different things. It's like your own unique magic essentially is what they're wanting to awaken within you, but you've kind of been on a different path at the moment, or there's something that's holding you back that needs to be taken away in order for you to fully change directions and go down this new path. But it's for you in order to change directions. And so yes, your guides are kind of leading you through this, and it might seem like really kind of like devastating at first, because as you can see, like this woman looks like totally distraught and devastated. She's like, oh no, how could I have done this? How did I lose this? How did this happen? Oh no, I did something wrong. Like it might feel like something's going wrong, but it's actually going so right, and they really want you to know that, and they want you to trust that. And they're like, please, please, please just trust this. Like we're doing this, and you're going to be so appreciative of it later on, because it's really going to cause you to go in this brand new direction. And literally through the ashes of this fire that's kind of being created, the most beautiful gifts are coming out of it. Like see how the fire is kind of like, it's almost like the phoenix rising through the ashes, gifts rising through the destruction. So there's something that it almost feels like a fire's going off in your life. There could be arguments, there could be like a little bit of chaos. The fire seems chaotic, but it's actually literally unlocking gifts. It's almost like out of the wood, this fire that's cracking these things open, all of a sudden all these gifts are flowing out of it. So that's kind of symbolic of this experience that you guys are either going through or are about to go through, is your initiation to literally breaking open your biggest gifts and your purpose and your proper path. So all of this was meant to happen. It's not like you were on the wrong path or anything like that. You were meant to go through this. You were so meant to be where you are right now and to be experiencing this, because this is what's cracking open your biggest gift. It's going to unlock a whole new world for you. You're about to become a brand new person. Literally the word that they keep screaming like well, not screaming, but like saying very intensely is initiation, initiation, initiation. This is your initiation. And we have the Queen of Wands right here too. So this is going to bring you so much inspiration. It's going to come in a very big way. And this is awakening a talent that you're going to be honestly very good at very quickly. You're gonna be able to get the hang of it really quickly. And it's going to feel very natural to you. Like this inspiration is gonna come very naturally to you. And it's going to be something that's a very big inspiration as well. And it kind of feels like you're just being guided there. Like look at the dragon in this. That's almost like your guides that are just, you're sitting right on their back and they're like, I'm guiding you through this. You don't even need to worry about it. Like, don't even question whether you're doing the right or wrong thing because we got you and we're guiding you exactly where you're supposed to be. Like they really, really got you, and they're saying that they know how you work and they know exactly what signs to give you. They know exactly how to help you through this. They know exactly how to guide you through this. So they're also wanting you to know if you're ever questioning if you're on the right path or if you've done anything wrong. They're like, no. Trust me that everything that's happening right now and everything that's going to happen is so meant to be. And they're very confident too. They have like this whole confidence right now where they're like, just totally just sit back, relax, just trust it. Take the inspiration that we're going to give you and you will know when it comes, okay? And they're very confident about it, even when you feel lost, because they're saying that there's going to be moments where you might feel a little bit lost and a little bit torn apart. And they're like, no, that's fine. That's actually what's meant to happen, because that particular experience is going to propel you in the right direction. And it needs to be that particular experience. Like somehow it just needs to be that, because that's going to be what really like cracks open and breaks open this other side that's kind of been locked away in you. Like there's this whole talent, this whole other part of you that could not crack open otherwise. It's almost like they're giving me this example, and I've been hearing this example a lot lately, but someone I know basically told me about this like type of acorn. I forgot what tree it's from, but there's this tree that has this particular type of seed or acorn or something that it only ever opens and breaks open when there's a forest fire, because it can only be broken open by fire. So the way that this tree reproduces and the way that it is able to regrow is only when there's a crazy fire. That's almost like your guys' talents. You guys have this like talent and this part of yourself that is hidden away in this seed that can only break open through a big experience like this. So it's going to totally break open this part of you that could not be broken open otherwise. And I know I kind of keep repeating myself here, but they really want to make this message very clear. They're like, I don't want any misunderstandings, and we really just want this message to come through as clear as possible. So I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit repetitive, but again, they're very, very confident, okay? And they might even show up in the form of birds or dragons or things that fly, because they're kind of letting you know that they are guiding you through that, and they come in the way and message, as a messenger of anything with wings, anything with flight, anything with wings, okay? So they just want you to know that they're going to be coming through a lot with signs like that, but they're like, I got you, and I am just taking you in the right direction. And again, they cannot stress enough how confident they are in this situation, and they hope that you can be confident in them, and they want you to be confident in them, because they are very, very, very confident that this is all playing out exactly how it's supposed to. Again, you're going to feel so much more emotionally powerful as well from this situation. Like this is going to build you up to be very powerful in being able to control your emotions, and in that, you're going to be able to control your creativity, because somehow, again, this is unlocking a new talent that you're going to be able to hone into very well, because this whole lesson is teaching you how to gain more emotional maturity. And by doing that, you also gain more control over your creativity. And with more control, you're able to guide that creativity properly to where you can actually fully finish projects. You're very confident in your talents. You're very confident in the gifts that you bring out to the world, okay? So it's going to up-level you like no other, and they're guiding you through this up-level And they're literally so proud of you. They're like, the impact that you're gonna be able to make with this new thing that you're learning and this new part of yourself that you're opening up is unlike any other. And they're kind of like smirking to the side, and they're like, you have no idea what's about to come. And they're very excited for you, and they want you to be excited too, because they're like, we promise we're taking you to the best place. And again, we have birds here, and I didn't even realize we have birds in this one too. So again, yeah, they're coming through as birds or things with wings. Again, that could be like butterflies. It could even be airplanes, dragons, just anything with wings, okay? Dragonflies. But yeah, so Ace of Swords, there's going to be a whole new idea. And again, it kind of comes through cutting away something. Something's kind of being shifted in your life and let go of. But again, it's your biggest blessing. It's giving you freedom. So look at it as freedom is coming your way. Ultimate freedom. And the ability to really direct your energy and direct your creativity, to be very mature with how you speak, because your speaking is gaining more clarity, the way that you portray yourself, the way that you communicate, your mental clarity. There's so much clarity that's going to be coming from this. And yeah, they're almost like kind of saying that they're giving you wings as well, to be able to really have so much more freedom, because again, wings symbolize freedom. So they're literally guiding you towards so much more freedom, so much more liberation, mental clarity, being able to direct yourself with such clarity, and to really hone in on your creativity and whatever this new talent is that's awakening. Like, they're really giving you a blessing right now, an initiation of this like special side of yourself. And it's going to be very powerful, you guys. Like, I cannot even explain how powerful this is going to be. They're also saying to spend some time in nature too. Somehow nature is going to be an inspiration for a lot of you. It'll also be an area where you can really feel this initiation. They're also saying, they're saying if you ever want to communicate with them, go in nature. They're going to communicate with you a ton in nature. If you're ever feeling lost and need some guidance, nature. Somehow they're going to give you signs or feelings through being in nature that can really help guide you and bring you clarity. But they're also saying like, just like, you could just relax and just trust, and you're going to get where you need to go. They have a full plan, and again, they know exactly how your mind works, and they know exactly how to guide you. They know exactly, like, even subconsciously, if you don't even pay attention to it, they're like, you're going to get to your destination. Don't worry, we got this. Like, you're fine. And for some reason, that's a very prominent message that they're wanting to say, is like, you're fine. We got this. Just trust us. We got this. There's no need to worry. So yeah, for some reason, they're really wanting to stress that message. But with that being said, we're also going to take our archetype cards, because I want to see the archetype that's coming through of your guides right now, and what kind of archetype they're kind of presenting themselves as right now, like how they're guiding you, things like that. So let's see. We have, the eccentric. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, they're really out there, that's for sure. And they're a very fun, kind of spontaneous energy. Very fun, very spontaneous, very out there. They want you to embrace your uniqueness. And they're here to guide you through the point of finding confidence in your uniqueness. That's a huge lesson that they're here to teach you. And they're just saying to have fun. Like, don't look at this situation, or at least try not to look at this situation as something chaotic. Look at it as they're here to change shit up so that you can become who you're supposed to be. And they're just like, just go with the flow, just ride it. Just enjoy the ride, because you can enjoy it. They're saying you can enjoy it. Again, whatever mental state that you are in at that time is going to be perfectly fine, but they're also just saying, just so you know, you can also change your perspective and just have fun with it too. Just enjoy the ride. So yeah, let's see what else we get for you guys. So what other things are happening in what you're learning and what they want you to know at this time. So let's see, let's connect deep with your guides right now and see some more messages that they want to give out. So group 1, what other messages do we have for group 1? All right, let's see. Those came just shooting out, didn't they? Let's see, we have peace and beauty. Ooh, that one just fell down. Hold on a second. Picking these cards up off my cement floors is sometimes kind of difficult because my nails. All right. Ooh, and then there's this other card that wants to come out too. So let's just talk about all 3 of these. So for one, other messages that they have for you is just remain calm, because again, they got this. Like this card right here is all about, you guys are about to go through a big shift. You guys are completing an old phase. And you're about to go through, again, an initiation and closing out of an old chapter. And they just are like, just remain calm. It's totally fine. Like, we got this. They're going to speak to you in subtle ways. A lot through animals. And it can even be fantasy animals, again, like dragons and stuff like that. But animals, hugely. Animals. They're going to be speaking and guiding you mostly through animals. So that's interesting. And also nature, like somehow it's just going to either subconsciously like activate something in you that you're not even going to maybe even notice on the surface, but that's how they're going to communicate with you. So you can be aware of it if you want to be. Then we have a number 1 over here, which is the initiation, the new phase. You're going to be really attracted to something new really soon, like some sort of new knowledge, some sort of new inspiration, some sort of new thing. But yeah, there's going to be a whole new thing that you're super attracted to. Beauty is also coming in, and that's interesting. So I think that this is about you guys also, for one, gaining confidence in yourself, or starting to see the beauty of yourself, whether that be in the form of talent and creativity, or even physical beauty, like just the beauty of you. And I think they're also wanting you to know that they see you as such a beautiful person. And they're also saying you are absolutely perfect the way that you are, and everything that you've done up until now, they see that it has such beauty and such purpose in the development of who you are right now. And they're just saying, oh yeah, I'm getting a total strong message that they're just really proud of who you are right now. And they're like, you've done this perfectly so far. And they're almost wanting you to know, like, hey, like, we did talk about what you wanted to come here in this lifetime and learn and do. And they just want you to know you're doing a perfect job of it right now. They could not be more proud of you right now. My gosh. They're also saying they got you. And then the number 4 is like the foundation. They're like, we're your foundation, we're your rock. These guides have been with you your whole life, by the way, and even in spirit form before you came to this earth and you were born, they were with you, and you guys are really close together. They're literally like your spirit fam that are just coming through right now. And they're like, yo, you have done this perfectly. And even though it might feel to you like, oh, I've made mistakes in my life and I've done this and I've done that, and like, oh, like there's some mental stress there, they're looking at you and they're like, honey, you're doing this better than we could have ever even imagined. Like they're so perfectly proud of you. And they're just saying, just wait, because we got you, and there's a whole plan that's happening, and this is the plan that you guys have developed together. And they're like, we got it. You're doing it perfectly. Just trust it. Like, you're on the perfect path. And they don't have an ounce of doubt in any part of them. Like, they are not asking you to change anything of who you are and the path that you're on. They're literally like, you have done this so perfectly already, even if it feels like you haven't. They're like, no, that's literally all part of it. Everything that you're experiencing right now is all part of it, and you could not be in the more perfect place. And they have like literal, utter, full confidence. Again, I know I'm repeating myself right now, but they have full, utter confidence that you are completely on the right track right now, and that you are going to stay completely on the right track. Like, they have no doubts about that. They're like, we already see who you are, and they can see based on how you've developed so far that you're going to stay on the right path, and they know that because they just know you so well, and they really want you to know that they know you so deeply. Like, they know you better than anyone that you could imagine, because they've been through lifetimes with you. They know very well how you operate and how you work, and they're like, this is why we chose to be your spirit guides this lifetimes, because we know exactly what we're doing. You completely trusted us too when we made this whole plan in the spirit world together, and it's like perfectly being executed. Like, they're like so confident, and they really, really want you to know that. They're also saying that anytime you're going through a hard time, just remember those words. And I think that's why I'm repeating it so much, because they're like, they really want to ingrain this and have you remember this, that you are they have so much confidence. Like, I can't even explain the feeling of the amount of confidence that they have in you guys all together and in you. It is beyond, okay? Like, beyond. And they know without a doubt that you are going to completely accomplish everything that you desired to accomplish. They're like, yes, we got this. Like, you are not late on anything. You are not falling behind on anything. You are right where you're supposed to be. And we have more than enough, like, time, energy, effort, magic, and all that to complete exactly what you've wanted to do this lifetime. And they're like, we got you. We totally got you. And again, they're awakening that, like, this is the time of initiation. So you guys are going through a whole initiation right now, and they're like, yep, we're excited about this. This is going to be so great. Like, they're so excited for you. And I can't even express the amount of proudness that I can feel from them for you. Like, that amount of proudness is out of this world. And this card, I keep wanting to say that they see you as perfection. And they're like, yeah, that's the person we're guiding on this planet. That's our product right there. Like, not really product, because you're not like a product, but, you know, they signed up to be your guides, right? And they could not be more proud to, like, show you off, to be like, yes, this is what we've been working on. This is how she's developed, or he, or whatever pronoun that you are. But yes, they're like literally so proud, so freaking proud. But again, I want to just reiterate real quickly that you guys are going through an initiation right now, okay? And it's going to feel a little bit chaotic because it's shaking some stuff up in your life. And again, you're like the seed that needs to be cracked through a more intense sort of experience. But once that seed is cracked, it's like, baby, you're like literally the phoenix rising out of like these ashes with these new talents that are coming up, and the wand to be able to really say what you desire and to go after that, because wands symbolize your ability to control your environment, to like utilize magic, right? To be able to say, and look at, she's even like holding a wand right here. So literally they're awakening this ability to really cast the life that you want. You're about to be gifted the ability to literally cast out and claim, like, I want to experience this. And they're like, yeah, baby, we got you. And they're also saying, like, if you want to experience something, literally just ask, just be like, hey guides, I really want to be able to do this. Please guide me in the way and the ability to help me do that. And they're saying that when you ask for something, it's going to come with certain lessons that you need to learn in order to build yourself into that particular character, into that particular person, to be able to hold on to, that sort of energy. So they're saying, like, we'll give you anything. We will help you accomplish anything that you ask us. We'll guide you. We'll be your guide. And we're very confident in our ability to help you attain whatever you want. And we're here for that. So just ask us, and we got you. We got you, we got you, we got you. Just trust it. Just have the trust. And you guys are going through that right now. I think that you guys have already kind of claimed a little bit about what you want. They already know what you want. They're fully aware of it, and they're bringing you to that right now. Also, my camera's about to shut off because every 30 minutes it's always like, it always cuts out. So let me just like restart my camera real quick, hold on. Okay, but yeah, now we don't have to worry about it shutting off. So they just want you to know that, guys, like, you're on the perfect path. And they got you, okay? And this is a time of awakening your magic. And again, I know I've been repetitive, but for some reason they're just like, please repeat this, please repeat this. We really, really, really want to ingrain this so that you do not forget it. But yes, you are being initiated, my love, into who you're meant to be, and you're going to love being that person because it's going to be very inspiring to you, and it's going to give you a lot of ability to make your mark on this world. Okay, so that is what I am seeing here for you guys. That was the message from your guides. I also really feel like shuffling one last deck to get any last messages, because for some reason I'm just like feeling that that's what they want me to do right now. So we're going to take, there's 2 decks I want to shuffle actually, so we'll see any last info. I know this has been a long reading so far, but they just had a lot they wanted to say for you guys, group 1. My goodness. So let's see what else we get from your spirit guides. So group 1, any last messages from your spirit guides? Baby, they're literally giving you gifts right now. You are awakening and unlocking your talents and gifts, okay? I don't know what to tell you. That's like very straightforward. And they don't need anything in return, by the way. I know this says exchanging gifts. Your guides do not need anything in return. They are doing this for you because this is their job. This is what they're here for. So yes, don't worry. Anytime that things crumble and feel like they're falling apart, it's because it's time for a rebirth. It's time to grow the actual seed. This is like that tree that I'm talking about that freaking grows when there's fire around. Okay, my love? So that's what's happening right now. And then look, it's literally unlocking your happiness. So just so you know, your greatest gift is coming through this right now. Your greatest, and it's not saying that you're not going to have great gifts in the future. You're definitely going to have great gifts in the future, but this is going to be one of your greatest gifts that's coming through this time right now. So with that being said, let's see what else we get for you guys. Any last messages for group 1? Any last things that they need to know about? I'm getting a very ancient feeling, like, you guys, look at this last card. Treasures hidden in the shadows. You guys are literally coming across one of your greatest gifts of all time. And it might feel like you're going through a crazy hard time right now, but again, it's literally cracking open the seed that's going to unlock your inner treasure, your inner gifts. You might even get some physical gifts out of this too, like physical things that are going to show up in your life over this next 12 months that are just unexplainable. Yeah, and I keep getting an ancient feeling too, something about some of you guys might be attracted to ancient stuff. Also could be some sort of like ancient gift coming in, like from your ancestors too. I'm kind of getting that your guides are very ancient guides, like from like Egypt or like Atlantis type of thing. This is going to sound like really woo-woo, I know, but I'm really getting a feeling that your guides have been around through like the ancient like Atlantis Egyptian times, and so you might have a natural like interest in that time period. And they're almost unlocking an aspect of you that's connected to that. That's like connected to old ancient stuff. And one of your gifts is like from back in that day. I don't know. It could be some sort of ability. It could be some sort of talent that might have been connected to that time period, or I don't know. I know that sounded a little bit woo-woo, but for some reason they just, like, that energy is like really coming through at the end here, so I just really felt like saying that. So I don't know, but that's what we're getting over here, guys, is a total connection to that time period for some reason. Maybe you're interested in that. Maybe you're going to end up taking a vacation there. Maybe you're going to be called to go to that area or study that or something. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just, there's just a connection there for some reason. But that is what I am seeing for you guys, group number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so group number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading, your message from your spirit guides. So let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 2, there's a very particular message that I'm picking up from these cards that we have here. There's a pretty powerful message that your guides are wanting you to know right now. So we have the Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Strength, 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Magician right here. I kind of got an immediate feeling, like when I looked at this, that you guys have been trying to manifest something that your heart is really connected to, that you really, really desire, and it almost feels like you kind of lack it right now, whatever this thing is. And it might deal, some of you guys, it might deal with romance, just because the cups are usually quite connected to romance. So some of you guys might be trying to manifest something along the lines of that, or some of you guys might be trying to manifest, you know, it really could be anything. Again, it is a general reading, so sometimes I don't like to say specifics about what it might be that you guys are trying to manifest, but just by looking at this, I feel like a lot of you guys might have been trying to manifest like romance or even a pregnancy, some of you guys with the Queen of Cups, just because she's pregnant in that photo. But again, it could be anything. You guys have been trying to manifest something quite particular though, something that your heart is very connected to, something that you deeply desire, that really excites you. The thought about having it and attaining it, it could be a goal that you guys have or something. But the thought of you guys attaining it seems very fulfilling. But it kind of comes with a little bit of anxiety of like, oh, am I actually about to get it? Is it actually going to come? Like when I look at this 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, that kind of shows that there might be anxiety around this particular manifestation of, am I doing it right? Am I actually going to receive it? When am I going to receive it? And it seems like you guys might have been waiting for a while, or kind of hoping and wishing this for some time, and you might have had certain failures. The 9 of Wands is kind of symbolic that maybe we haven't had much success in manifesting this thing, but what your spirit guides want you to know is they fully hear what you want. They got the message. They know that you're trying to manifest that, and they just want you to have patience, because they're like, okay, what you're asking for is going to take a little bit of time. There's some things that we need to kind of arrange and teach you before you kind of receive this, but they're also saying that you're going to receive it. They want you to know very clearly right now, a very clear message, you are absolutely manifesting it, and you will attain it, like everything that you are trying to wish for right now. You can, and most likely will, for sure, honestly 100%, will attain this goal, desire of yours, but it's going to take a little bit more time. There are certain things that they want to teach you. They want to teach you about confidence heavily. They also want to teach you about letting go of fear, because there could be limiting beliefs around this manifestation where you might not feel worthy of it, or we might believe that it doesn't exist, or that it doesn't exist for us, or that because you failed in the past with this thing, or might have had certain things where it feels like it's not really working. They want to help you get over that and gain enough confidence and enough power, because they're saying that right now it's almost like you guys are wishing for something, but you're kind of wishing for it almost like a scared rabbit that's staying in its hole, and they're like, I really want this, but I'm also scared of receiving it, but I really want it, but oh, what if it doesn't turn out? And then, but I really want it, but like there's like a little bit of like a fear energy around it, or like, yeah, I don't know, it's like really interesting. Or it's also kind of like closing yourself off and not really wanting to actually go after it because somehow there's a fear. This could even be like, for example, if there's a career that you really want, like, I don't know, like for example, being a YouTuber, maybe that, I don't know, just random example. I know I pull out random examples sometimes, but hopefully you guys can figure out how to relate to the example. But kind of like wanting to be a YouTuber, but kind of being scared to make your first video and put it out there because you're like, oh, is it good enough? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. What are people going to think of me? But I really want it. But So it's kind of like that. There's like a fear around it. There's a fear around taking action towards it. And they're like, we really want to empower you. And so the biggest reason why it hasn't happened yet is because you've almost been standing in your own way, and they want you to know that. And they're like, you can absolutely, you have everything that it takes. They really want you to know you have everything. Everything. The magician even says that. You guys have everything it takes to do this, be this, and have this, and attain this, whatever that your desire is. And they hear that you want it. They know that you want it. But they're like, the one thing that you guys need to learn right now is to go after it with full, utter confidence, to claim back your power, because it's almost like you're giving your power away right now out of either fear of rejection, fear of what other people might think, fear of failure, fear of whatever. There's some sort of like limiting belief, or like, I'm not worthy or whatever. They want you to overcome that. And they're saying that right when you're able to overcome that, that is going to be when this thing manifests and comes into your life, is whenever you gain enough strength. Because the strength is the thing, it's like the key here is to overcome that and to be able to face whatever's holding you back right now. Because they're literally wanting you to know that you're the one that's kind of like standing in your own way right now, but they also see your potential, and they're wanting you to know that you absolutely have everything that it takes to do this. Like everything that it takes. You have enough magic here. They see your intention. They see the magic that's around you with your desire and with what you want to create. You're targeting it perfectly, but you just need to kind of take back your power, to gain confidence, have confidence in yourself, to do it on your own. They're also saying they kind of want you to do this one on your own, because this is a pretty big manifestation that I think that you guys have been going after. And they're like, we hear you, and we're gonna guide you, but we're not going to take the steps for you. We're not going to just flop it on your doorstep. They're like, we want you to work for this one. It's kind of like when you're teaching somebody how to drive. Like, you can't just be the driver all the time. At some point, you're going to have to get them to take the wheel and just, kind of be a guide in the background. And that's what your guides want to do for you right now. They really want you to step into your power right now and to do and get your goals on your own. They're kind of teaching you how to really take the reins right now, and how to take action, how to do, how to claim that power and find that power within yourself, because that's the biggest lesson that they're trying to teach you right now, is how to find that power within, instead of waiting for someone to do it for you, or waiting for help, or waiting for someone to give you the green light, or someone to give you permission. They're like, no. It's time for you to give yourself permission. It is time for you to claim back that power and do it on your own. And yes, they'll be guiding you, but this is what they're guiding you to do, is to learn this particular thing right now, to really learn how to go for it and, get over the fear of failure. Because they're like, yeah, failure can come, but they also want you to know that whatever you're desiring right now, because you might fear like, oh, what if I mess it up and then I can't have it anymore? There could be a fear of that, and they're like, no, you don't worry, you're not going to mess it up. You can fail 1,000,000 times and you're still going to have the opportunity to manifest what you want. They're not worried about you failing, and they want you to know that. If they had a fear of you failing, they would be doing so much in order to help you be successful. But right now they don't have a fear of you failing, and they just want you to gain the strength and the confidence. And they have enough strength and confidence in you, and they know that you have this ability. They just want you to discover that. They want you to find that and bring that out. And so they're kind of taking a little bit of a back seat, and they're still there. They're still guiding you, but they're really, really wanting you to do it on your own. They really, really want you to discover your own power, because this is their way of helping you own your own power, to fully realize your own potential. Like, this is the lesson of you guys realizing how much power that you really have. And they're also, they're giving me a whole sort of like vision right now that you guys haven't even realized your own potential yet. Like, they're looking at you and they're like, oh my God, you're like an unawakened dragon right now. And they don't mean that in a harsh way, just so you guys know. They don't mean that in an offensive way, but they just mean that in a way of like, I think that you guys have had some hardships in your life to where maybe certain people have put you down or you've just experienced some stuff, but they're like, oh my God, if you could only realize the potential that you have within you, if you could only realize the amount of energy and the amount of strength and the amount of ability that you guys have within, if only you could see that the way that we see that. And that's what they want you to wake up to right now. That's what they want you to see right now, is like, you're like a lion on the inside that is almost looking like a little bunny on the outside, you know, and you're like, da, 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 like, I want to attain this, but I have fears, and like, oh, I don't feel or trust in my worth right now. They're like, no, honey. You're literally like a dragon. It's like that story. Okay, this is actually a really important story that they're bringing me to right now. So there's this story of a baby lion who lost his parents that ended up coming across some sheep, or I think maybe a farmer put him with the sheep to kind of like have the sheep raise him, because sometimes that happens in nature when a certain animal, when they're a baby, they might lose their family, but then they come across other animals that help them out. So there's an example that there's a baby lion or tiger that gets found by a herd of sheep, and so he gets raised by the sheep, and his whole life he thinks that he's a sheep because he can't see. He's never seen himself. He doesn't realize that he's any different. So he thinks he's a sheep. And so he acts like a sheep. He gets scared when other tigers and lions come around. He gets scared over every little thing. He gets scared when people come around and all that kind of stuff. But he doesn't realize that he's a freaking lion and that he's more powerful than basically anything that could ever come. Like, he shouldn't be scared because he's the top of the food chain, but he doesn't realize that because he was raised around other experiences. So that's kind of like what your guides are trying to portray to you right now, is that you don't even realize your own power because nobody's shown it to you yet, and you haven't seen it, you haven't looked within enough to find that yourself. But if you just look within, if you just take a moment and reflect and see you for who you really are, you would then realize that you have so much freaking power that's just sitting dormant inside of you, and they're really waiting for you guys to reflect on that and see it, right? Because it's always more powerful when you find it yourself rather than somebody telling you, because if somebody tells you, then the power is still coming from outside of yourself and you don't really fully embrace it or see it yourself. So they're really waiting until you can reflect within and see this. And what they really want you to know is that right when you see this, the moment that you see how powerful that you really are, you're going to reach your target so fast. You are going to be able to do anything. You're going to realize that you can and always have had the ability to do anything. It's just been the fear that's holding you back. It's been the lack of confidence in yourself that's causing these failures. It's been this scared energy that's caused you to fail at your previous things, if you've ever experienced that, because for some reason that's I don't know, a message that's coming through. The fear of failure is what's kind of like stopping you right now. But right when you realize your power, then it doesn't even matter how many times you fail, nor does it even matter, and you probably won't even fail anymore, because it's like you realize your ability and your willpower and your ability to continue on the path of trying to attain something is what's going to get you there, right? Because failure doesn't exist unless you stop trying. Otherwise, it's just an obstacle. It's just like, oh, well, that part didn't work out. Let me continue on this path until it does work out, right? Because there's no such thing as failure unless we stop trying. Failure only comes when we stop trying, right? And so realizing your own inner potential is what they really, really want you to know right now. Yeah. That's coming through real hard. So let me see what other messages we have coming through right now. They also want you to know that you are so much bigger than your problems. Like the problems that you have experienced in your life and the problems that even if you're experiencing them right now, again, it's realizing that you are a lion. You're not a scaredy cat. You're a lion. And you just, once you realize that, you're going to look at your problems and be like, oh, why was I even worried about that before? Why was I even worried about that? Like, you have so much to offer this world. You have so much inner power and potential, but it's about discovering that and seeing that for yourself, okay? That's a huge, and I know kind of getting repetitive. I've noticed I've been a little bit repetitive on these readings today, but I think that like each and every guide that's coming through is really trying to ingrain this message because it's such a big, important message that needs to come through. So it's getting a little bit repetitive, I know, and I apologize for that, but they really want this to sink in. But it's so interesting how we have a lot of cats on these cards. There's cats on like every single photo. And for some reason when I look at them, it's almost like you guys feel more like a cat than a lion right now, but you're actually a lion that's kind of being a little bit disguised as a cat. Like you see yourself as a cat, like a little bit more helpless and less ferocious, but you're actually a lion. And it's about realizing that and nurturing that side of you. And that's going to be what awakens you to realizing your real potential. Okay, so with that being said, we're also going to take these archetype cards. We're going to get an archetype for your guides, like who your guides are kind of showing up as right now, the archetype that they're wanting to portray right now. Ooh, we have the Metamorph. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a powerful freaking card for this reading. Dang. Realizing who you really are. Metamorphosis. You guys are going through metamorphosis right now of you were once a little cat, but what you didn't realize is that you were just a baby lion, and now you're growing into the lion phase. You were not a cat. You were a baby lion, my love. And you are about to mature into the full lion, and your guides are here clapping you on, and they're like, yeah, finally we're getting it. Finally we're realizing the inner potential that we've had all along. It's like you guys are growing your wings right now and realizing, like, maybe you were a caterpillar before, kind of going through life, but what you didn't realize is that you weren't just a caterpillar. You are becoming the butterfly now, and now you have this freedom to do whatever and grow so much more. You guys are going through a metamorphosis right now, so your guides are coming through as the metamorphosis kind of archetype because they're helping guide you to that. They're helping guide you to realizing who you really are within and that you can do anything. You have that potential, my love. You already have it, and they're so confident that you're gonna be able to attain anything that you want. But it's time to go through that metamorphosis and realize and see who you really are. Okay, my love? So with that being said, let's go ahead and take this next deck of cards and let's see what else we get for you guys. What other messages that your guides have for you right now? So group 2, imagination. Ooh, so imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Baby, start to see you. Okay, they want you to paint a new way of seeing yourself, and like you don't necessarily have to actually like physically paint it, but paint it in your mind. Start to see yourself in a new way. That's what they really want you to do right now. Your imagination will set you free to tell yourself a new story about who you are. Are you the main character of your movie, or are you a side character? No, 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 baby. You are the main character of your own movie. So it's time to own the main character energy, okay, my love? Let's see what else we get for you. Group 2. What else do your guides have to say to you, my loves? Group 2. Trust, my love. They want you to trust in yourself mostly, and also in them, but they're kind of like, we don't need the praise. We want you to trust in you right now, to start to see yourself for who you really are. And by the way, the things that you're most attracted to are who you are. If there's parts of yourself that you're like not very proud of, that's because that doesn't belong to you. That identity is false. It means your soul does not resonate with that identity, but you've been seeing yourself in that way, and it's a false identity, and that's why it doesn't feel right, is because it doesn't resonate with your soul. Your soul's like, that's not really me, but that's just kind of an illusion that we've had so far. It's been your imagination kind of saying that. What you do, what you are inspired by, is who you really are. So if you're inspired by strong, confident people, if you are inspired by main character energy, if you are inspired by people who attain your wildest dreams, if you are inspired by thinking about, amazing things, that's because that resonates with your soul. That is who your soul is. That is who you are. You are what inspires you. That is who you are. That's why it inspires you, because it resonates with you. It lights your soul up, because your soul's like, oh, that's me. That's who I am. That's what I am on the inside. That's why you're attracted to it. You are not the things that you dislike. You dislike them because they do not resonate with your soul. So my love, it's time to start trusting in your imagination. Your wildest dreams, they're your dreams because that's what your soul is. That's what your soul resonates with. That's who you are. That's who you're meant to be. Okay, my love? That's why you're attracted to it. So let's see what else we get for you. We also have knowledge, baby. So they are going to bestow some knowledge on you. There's a saying you're an extremely smart person. And you need to start seeing yourself that way. You are an extremely, extremely smart person, okay? There's also, I'm getting an interesting message that there's going to be something that you guys read within the next 3 months that's going to be a message from your guides. You might even read it sooner, but I think most of you guys will at least kind of get the message at least within 3 months from now. But there's an important thing that I think you guys are going to be coming across that's going to be very enlightening for you guys. Okay? Interesting. With that being said, let's shuffle this next deck of cards. Let's see what else we get for you guys here. All right. This reminds me of Excalibur for some reason. So let's see what we got here. Wandering between realms. Yes, baby, you are about to step into who you were really meant to be. They also want you to connect with them more. Connect with the spirit world more. Meditate more, because I think they send you messages a lot. And they would love to be more connected to you. They would love to be more connected. And you're going to be more connected with them if you either meditate more or just find ways and times of connecting with them. But they're saying that they give you messages a lot. And they would love to be more connected with you. They're also saying that you have an ability to be very connected. You're very intuitive. You're extremely intuitive. And they're validating that right now for you and saying that, yes, correct. You are very intuitive. And you can probably hear when they're speaking to you, because I think you're very in touch with your intuition. Look at this, guys. This fits in so well. Confidence in your magic. Baby. They're like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Be confident in your magic. You have it. You literally have it. It is time to gain that confidence. Like the story of Arthur when he takes Excalibur out, everyone was looking at Arthur being like, you're a weakling, you can't do that, you can't take that out of there. But they didn't see that he had so much magic within him. It wasn't the muscles that made him have the ability to remove Excalibur from the stone. It's because of who he was. So who you are, my love, you are somebody extremely very special, and your guides want you to know that. You are very, very, very special and very unique in your own way. And they want you to know that. Have confidence in that, because you are somebody so unique who has something so beautiful to offer the world. They're also saying that you have a false idea of who you are. You don't think that you are enough, and you don't see how powerful you actually are because you've been kind of looking at yourself in the wrong light. So they want you to have confidence in your magic, because maybe you're not like most people, and that might get you down, but it's because you don't see that you have this underlying magic. Just like the thing about Arthur, everyone looked at him and was like, you don't have the muscles to pull that out. Why do you think you can pull out that sword? And then he did it easier than anybody. It's because that's what he was meant for. There's something here that you are meant for that nobody else on this planet could do, and your guides want you to know that. You are unique, and you have such purpose here, and other people might not see that. You might not even see that, but they see that because they know your energy, they know your spirit, they know your soul. You, as we come onto this planet, like when we're born, we kind of forget everything. We forget who we are. We forget where we come from. So you might not remember your magic. You might not know what that is, but they see that and they know that. And they're saying that you will rediscover that in this lifetime, but have confidence in yourself. And that'll be when you discover that. When you start to have confidence in you, you're going to start to see that more and more. You're going to start to see who you really are and what you're meant for and how your uniqueness is irreplaceable on this planet. It is completely irreplaceable. You can do something that nobody else on this earth can do or offer because you come with your own unique imprint. And they're saying that this world would frickin' not be the same without you in it. And they 100% know that. And they're like, please have more confidence in yourself and please discover your inner power because it is so unique and you can offer something so uniquely beautiful to this planet, and you already do, but it's just waking up to that and realizing that you are unique and you do offer something amazing, okay? And the more that you see that, the more that you are going to discover those magical uniquenesses about yourself, the more that you're going to be able to see them, and then the more you're going to be able to awaken them and then utilize them, okay? And then, oh, I love this card. This is like my favorite card in this deck. The Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. So yes, you are unlocking something completely new and different about yourself. You're going to discover it in interesting ways, that's for sure. But there's a divine matrix. There's a divine plan for you on this planet. And they're really like, they want you to know and be aware of your uniqueness and the uniqueness that you offer this world. They're really wanting you to wake up to that. And the only way to wake up to that is to start to see yourself that way. And then you're going to see it more and more. So let's see, any last messages from your spirit guides here? So group 2, we've had a beautiful reading so far. Also, I'm going to restart my camera really quick because anytime I get close to a half an hour of reading, my camera just automatically shuts off and we are getting close to that point. So I'm just going to reset it real quick. All right, we are back. Okay, so we have Go the Distance, my love. Yes, they believe in you. It's also interesting we have another like tiger here because we've been talking about tigers and lions a lot in this reading. But master number 11 coming up here with 47. So yeah, you guys have something very unique. And you're definitely going to get to your goal. You're absolutely going to get there. It's willpower. Willpower and determination are going to get you there. Not waiting for anybody else to do it for you. It's just leaping into it, having full faith and confidence and realizing that you do have that potential. The belief in yourself is going to take you there more than anything. Listening to the signs and synchronicities, you have luck on your side, my love. They're here to help you when you need it, but they also want you to awaken your own inner power. Milk and honey. Yes, baby, the milk and honey of life. So this is like realizing that you do have something very unique to offer the world and being able to enjoy the sweetness of life, being able to enjoy the sweetness of you instead of looking at yourself negatively. Realize that you are so unique. You have something so unique to offer this world. I know that's been a repetitive message in this reading, but wow, that message just really just sink it in, my love. You have something very unique to offer this planet. And to start to embrace those uniquenesses instead of pushing them away or instead of thinking that they're not as amazing as they are. You are an amazing person. I'm just going to repeat that. You guys are like 10 out of 10, okay? So, yeah. That is what we're getting. Definitely start to enjoy. They want you to enjoy life. It's not all about try, do, and it's not all about waiting for the right time. Have willpower and determination, awaken that inner power, And then also just have fun with life, my love. Don't go so hard on yourself. You've been way too hard on yourself. They want you to enjoy the time to sip the milk and the honey. Enjoy life. They're saying that there is no rush. You're gonna get there. There's no rush. They're not trying to rush you. Willpower and determination are really important, but then also stopping to smell the roses are important, because that's when we rejuvenate ourselves. That's when we are able to calm the mind. We're able to enjoy ourselves. And when we have that enjoyment, we're able to go the distance so much more. So much more. We have so much more energy, so much more power. So they really want you to also be able to go less hard on yourself, take life less seriously, discover your inner power, have so much confidence in yourself, believe in yourself so much, because they do, okay? And they're saying that you deserve to as well. And then also just enjoy life more. Have fun with it. Have fun on your journey. They want you to have fun with it, okay? Because that's going to help you get there a lot quicker. So that is what I see here for you guys, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Your guides are here. They love you. Okay, my love, I hope you guys enjoyed this message from them today. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, then definitely hit that subscribe button to see more videos in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 3. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading from your spirit guides. So let's hop right into it. Wow, group number 3. What a freaking powerful message. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get into this one. This is a beautiful message. So we have Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So immediately, the fact that we have these last 4 cards right here, these ones are speaking to me so hard right now, you guys. Like, your spirit guide, there's one of them in particular that's coming through. There's possibly even 3 of them for some of you. Again, it is a general reading, but one in particular that's coming through, they have known you in your real life. This is somebody who's passed on. This is somebody who's passed away. But they've known you when you were a kid, at the very least. They might have known you for a lot longer than that, but again, it is a general reading. But for the most part, they did know you at some point of your life. Like, they were like most likely family to you, most likely, or at least someone who was just as close as family, but most likely a family member that has passed away, that's become your guide, and they're coming through right now. And they just want you to know that. I mean, for the most part, they're like, you're on the right path, but they want you to know that they're so close to you. They are with you literally all the time. Like, look at this. Let me just brighten up this camera. The lighting's a little bit weird today. But they are literally holding your hand through life, and they're like closer to you now than ever. They're really close to your heart. They're really, really close to you. And they decided to become like a guide to you, because I think that because they were so close to you in real life, or at least tried to be, and they had a lot of love for you, like so much love. Like, look at the little heart that the cats are making here, like the connection. Like, this person loves you a lot, and they're actually very excited and very happy to be your guide. And they're like closer to you now than ever. They're literally like almost never apart from you, other than like when you want to be alone, but they're still just like looking after you, and they're helping you through life. They also really want you to know how proud they are of you, and they're wanting to celebrate that with you. When we have Two of Cups right here, they celebrate you so much. Like, oh my God, I'm almost it's making me cry right now. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. This is making me cry right now. They're like crying here with me in this reading right now. I know that might sound a little crazy, but wow, they're like getting emotional while even like talking through to me right now to give you this message, and it's making me cry. Wow, this person really, really loves you, you guys, like so much. Oh, hold on a second. Emotions are about to start flooding through, and I'm just trying to focus on what they're saying instead, but it's almost like they want you to know how proud they are of you, and it makes them emotional, like even right now, because they're watching you and like how you're growing and how you're developing, and holy dang, guys, they're so proud of you. And they really want you to know that. And they're also just so happy to connect with you right now and to like actually like use words to talk right now. They're like really excited about that. They're also trying to offer you something in the real world right now. They give you actual physical gifts in the real world. This person, like through animals and flowers, they're like giving you gifts. Also, whenever you're like struggling through stuff, they like send you help. They're like, I can still send you help from like this other side. And they do, they really do. They're like, I am here helping you, but they're also like loving your independence. Like they're letting you be independent and all that, but they're also giving you like little gifts along the way. Kind of like how cats sometimes like bring you like little gifts of like fish or mice sometimes. Like I don't know if any of you guys watching this have ever had cats before, but I like grew up with cats, and once in a while like we would let them outside because they love to go explore outside a bit. But sometimes they would always like catch us mice and then like bring it to our front door, and that would be like their gift to us, which poor mice, but I mean that's just what cats do, right? But that example is just coming through because they're letting you know that they're able to give you gifts too, and they're not giving you mice or anything like that, but they're giving you small little gifts that they can give you from the other side. For example, like you might get like certain smells that remind you of them, or like watching clouds. Like clouds can give symbols too, and spirits are sometimes able to manipulate that. So cloud is coming through for me right now. Let me see what else they're trying to like send through. I'm getting clouds, smells, flowers, like random flowers, gifts from strangers. Some of you guys might receive gifts from like random strangers that walk up to you, and that's because they somehow send like a subconscious message through other people to like give you a gift or to say something to you. It could be a compliment that you get from another like stranger. And of course the compliment is absolutely definitely coming from the stranger, yes, but also they're wanting you to know that that's how they communicate with you too, because they're like, they help, you know, give that random person enough confidence to come and like compliment like what you're wearing or how you look or whatever, you know, whatever's coming through. So they give you compliments in that way, they communicate with you that way. What else am I getting? Water. I'm getting messages through water, through animals that really want to say hi to you. If you guys have any pets and the pets act strange sometimes, like there's another person there, that's a sign that they're there at that moment with you. Yeah, I'm getting so many messages of how this person communicates. They're just saying they definitely know their ways of communicating with you, and I think that you'll feel it deep down inside of when they're there communicating with you. But they just want you to know right now, like the first message that they wanted me to give you before getting into anything else, they're just like, please let this person know how much I love them and how much I'm like so insanely proud of them. Like that's coming through so strong, oh my God. They're also letting you know that like whenever you want to talk, they're like, I'm down. Like I'm down to communicate. And they're like, we have such a strong connection that they know that you know when they're trying to say something, because it'll just come as a feeling. You'll just get like a feeling that they're talking to you. Yeah. And they're really happy to be here right now, that's for sure, to be able to like talk to you right now. Also, they're really proud of the changes that you're making in your life right now. Knight of Wands, they're really proud of you. Like either some of you guys have moved or you've just made some major changes since you've last seen this person in real life. And they want you to know how proud they are of like the direction that you're going in. They're really proud of you. There's also a message that they want to say sorry for being harsh. Like some of them might have been, not harsh is not the right word, but some of them might have wanted you to go in a particular direction, or some of them might have been a little bit hard on you when they were with you, and they want to say sorry for that, and they kind of laugh about it now. But they want you to know that who you are right now what you're doing right now, they're very proud of you, and they're very proud that you're a unique individual. And I cannot even express the amount of proudness that I feel from this person for you guys. Like, it's out of this world how proud they are. And they're really happy in the direction that you're going. They're like, they could not support it more. They're so excited about it. They're so happy about it. And they're happy to be able to support you in it even more now on an energetic level. They're also really excited about what you're about to accomplish in your life. They're like so proud of you. And they're giving you like energy to be able to do that. They're also saying that they're here to help you. Like, if you have a goal in mind that you want to attain, they are so here to support that and help you attain that and give you energy, to give you love, to give you support and inspiration. They're so here for that, and they're so happy to be able to be that for you right now. Like, so happy about it. They're also very proud at what you're learning right now, the person that you're developing into. Like, so freaking proud. Like, they have not an ounce of anything else in their bones other than just pure love and proudness. They watch over you a lot too. Like, they really help support situations to make sure that, like, nothing bad is happening. Like, they really protect you a lot. They're here to protect you. Protection and support are like the biggest things. And again, they give you physical gifts, and they're saying that this week they're going to give you another gift. There's like a gift coming through this week, and it's going to be from them, just so that you know how much that they're here with you. I'm really getting that message for you guys. Like, collectively, like, all of your guys' guides, for those of you that chose this pile, are all like, yep, we want to do that. We totally want to make that known. Like, we're going to send like some sort of gift, some sort of surprise that's going to come through in the next week after watching this for you guys. So yeah, look out for that, because collectively they're like all like, hell yeah, let's totally do that. So with that being said, we're going to move on to our next deck of cards. These are the archetype cards that I have right here. And we're going to see the archetype that this person is coming through as right now. So let's see, this spirit guide, what kind of archetype are you best described as right now? Oh, we have 2 cards. Oh, this is so beautiful. We have Grace and the Illuminator. So they're coming through as they want to come through as a gentle energy right now. A gentle but powerful energy. Very gentle but powerful. And they want to come across gentle because they want you to know that they're not here to influence your life in any way. They're just here to support you and love you and help you in whatever that your dreams and aspirations are. They're here to help that. They're also here to brighten, to help you reach your happiness, to help you reach your highest potential, to help guide you, to illuminate the path to your goals. That's all they want to do. Their only intention for you is to love you, support you, and help illuminate the path of your desires. Whatever you want. They're like, whatever you want, I'm here to support that and help you get that. That's what they're here for. That's the archetype of their energy now. So let's see what else we get for you guys. Group 3. Let's see. New beginnings. Oh, wow. So this is a whole new beginning. This is almost, when I'm looking at this butterfly, for one, some of them might come across as butterflies, and they might show themselves through the imagery of a butterfly. Again, they're here to support you because the 4s. But the new beginnings, I'm getting such a particular message that they're saying like some of them are apologizing for passing, but they're also like, in this transformation, we're even more connected than we were before. And it's a new beginning for both of us. And it's like, it's a whole transformation. Like this is sorry, I'm trying to like really, sometimes when I get a message, I get it like energetically, and trying to put words to it can take a little bit of time. But yeah, it was a transformation to have a new beginning for both of you, because both of you were kind of like meant to have a new start, and they're here to help guide you. It's like a whole new start, and they're able to help guide you even more as a spirit. And yeah, yeah, I hope that makes sense. So with that being said, let's get some more cards here. So group 3, what else does group 3's spirit guide have to say? Victor, oh wow, they're so here to help you attain your goals. And they want to celebrate you and what you've accomplished so far. Oh, they're like so proud of you. They really, really, really want you to know that. Oh my gosh, that message is coming through so hard in these cards, guys. My goodness. All right, let's see what else we get with this other deck that we're going to take out. So group 3. Let's see, group 3. Milk and honey. They just want you to enjoy life. They're also here to help you enjoy, to bring joy to you. To bring happiness and joy into your life. That's one of their biggest reasons for being a guide of yours, is to bring you to your happiness, to help guide you to whatever your biggest dreams are, and to also just bring happiness, like spiritual happiness. They really love to bring you surprises and gifts and happiness. And they feel like they're better able to do that as a spirit, as your spirit guide. They really love spoiling you. This person really likes to spoil you. They're saying that you're a hard worker, and they see what a hard worker you are, and they're here to spoil you and to reward you for all of your hard work. They're definitely saying they notice what a hard worker that you are. And they're just here to support that and, yeah, reward you for all of that. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. The messages we're getting in this reading, guys, it makes me want to cry. Let's see what else we get for you guys, group 3. Ooh, okay. Lots of energy, lots and lots of energy. So we have, some of you guys, this could be a father energy coming through, because we have, or farther, it says the farther gate. But I read father there at first. Again, it could be a parent, could be, it could be anyone who's passed on, but for some reason that really looked like father at first. Bold step forward. That to me is just a lot of support, and they're here to help open doors for you, to help you do that. And they're like, honestly, you do most of the work. You don't even really they see your potential, and they're like, you really don't even need me, but I'm here to help anyway, and that's all I want to do. And they're here to reward you for doing all that hard work. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Yeah, they know that you got it, and they know how strong you are and your ability to do anything. But they're just here to help support. Overwhelm and plenty. Immediately I got the feeling of love from that card. Like an overwhelming overflowing feeling of love. They want you to attain your biggest goals and then some. But they don't want you to have to, like, they're not saying that they need you to, like, work super hard for it. They just want to see you at your happiest. That's all they care about. So whatever your goals are, they're like, I'm here to support you in attaining that goal, and then I'm here to throw the icing on the cake for you. They're like, yep, I'll help you attain your goal, but then I'm going to add the cherry on top. I'm going to add the sprinkles on top to, like, show you my admiration and my support and my gift to you for being such an amazing person. Like, they really love who you are. Oh my goodness. Again, it's making me want to cry. So let's see, the last few cards that dropped on the floor, let's just take a look at them really quick. There was quite a few, but we'll just kind of breeze through them. So we have protecting the future. So they're here to really just help you stay on track of, like, what your desires are, to help protect you, right? Reconciliations. Yeah, I was kind of getting a feeling that they wanted to apologize for the past. And forgiveness. They're really hoping that you can forgive them for something. There's something that they would really like your forgiveness for. But they're also like, okay, either way. They're just like, I just love you. I support you no matter what. And they're really happy to be connected to you. Ancestral wisdom. You and this person have had lots of past lives together too. It's kind of, you always kind of reincarnate together, you and this person. Connectivity, that again, you guys are very connected. Lots of past lives together is what I'm getting. And you two always usually decide to reincarnate with one another or become guides of one another. Herald of change, horseman. This one I kind of felt a very interesting energy from right when I looked at this. They want you to know that they're happy where they are right now. They're very happy, and they're very happy being your guide. Like, they're very, very, very happy, and all they want for you is your happiness too. But they're very happy. And they've been feeling really good and doing really well. And that's kind of the message that they want to leave off at. So, yeah. And they're just here for you, and they just want you to know how connected that they are to you right now, and that they always will be, because you guys always are in every lifetime, like, very connected. And they're just here to help you with anything. And they just want to send so much love. Oh. So that is what we're seeing here, group number 3. Your spirit guide has such a gentle, loving energy. Very beautiful, so much love and so much support from this person. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, group number 3. What a freaking beautiful energy that you guys have around you. Oh my goodness. You guys are very, very lucky to have this person. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's what we have here for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Also, your guide just wants to say that they're very happy to connect with you, and that they hope to connect. Well, then they will be connecting more in the future. Lots. Just look out for their little signs and symbols. Okay? And they want to give you like a kiss and a love. So, yes. That is what we have here for you guys, group 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Alrighty, so group number 4, my last pile here. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading from your spirit guide. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so group 4, do we ever have a freaking powerful message for you guys today from your guides? Oh my goodness, we have so many major arcana cards here. Like, they're literally all major arcana cards. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. We don't even have one single minor arcana card. All we have is trump cards. Like, whew, powerful freaking message today. Your guides have something that they desire to tell you. They're here. They are here right now. You guys, if you guys were attracted to this pile, it kind of looks like you guys are going through some pretty major parts of your life right now. And your guides are like full force helping you out right now because they're trying to help you change your life around. They are trying to, and not necessarily even just trying, they are doing these things for you. They are here helping you change your life around right now to help you get back on track right now. Because it kind of seems like there's been some confusion, or there's been some like feeling of being lost or stuck. And they're here to help guide you, and they're hugely, guys, like this card right here, they're hugely guiding you through music, through lyrics, things that get stuck in your head, tunes that get stuck in your head. They are hugely here to help guide you through that. But they're also saying that don't worry, we got you, but they're also really wanting you to listen right now, because they're saying it's time to get your life back on track. Because maybe there was like a break, or we've been a little bit distracted lately, or we felt a bit lost lately. Like there's just been a little bit of like lost energy. So they're needing you to find balance again, or help, they're here to help you find balance again. When we have temperance, this also talks about moderation. We've been doing certain things in excess. Either we've been excess laziness, we've been excessively doing, getting stuck in bad habits, or we've been excessively ignoring our inner body, our inner temple. There's certain things that have been out of balance lately, and they're here to help find that balance again, and also to help you find your way. Because when you look at this card, it's like this way. The Chariot talks about kind of a choice, a direction, where we can either choose to go back down an old road. Because I think a lot of you guys listening to this reading right now might be at a crossroads where you can either go back down an old road, or you can create a new road. You can explore the unknown, you can create something brand new, and what they're really, really guiding you towards is it's time for something brand new. We have the Death card here, which talks about it is time to let the old past die out. It is time to let it close. It's time to close a chapter. Okay? And they're really stressing this right now. There's a lot more of a serious tone in this reading. They're also having fun, and there's a lightheartedness with this, but they're also kind of being a bit more serious right now, because they really want to get this message across in a clear way. They're telling me that they want this message to come across clear, so that there's no more confusion, because they kind of see that there might be some confusion in your life right now, and so they just really want to be clear with this, so that you guys can, after you're done listening to this reading, they really hope that you have a lot more clarity on your life, okay? So there's a bit more of a serious tone, because they want to be very clear right now, but they're also wanting you to know that they do come across as a lighthearted energy, and they just fully support you. And they're also very proud of you, because you've been learning a lot, and they see that, and they fully support you, and they're like, we really condone you, and we're very proud of you, and we fully support you. But they just really want to help. Not that you guys necessarily need it, but they desire to help you right now, to help gain clarity. Okay, so you guys might be at a choice of your life right now where there's an option to go in a new direction, and they really want you to take that new direction. And they're saying that new direction, you can paint it however you want it. So this new chapter that you're opening is a completely blank slate. And they're wanting you to know that you have the power to paint it however you want it. You have the power to write whatever you want. And you have the power to do that. But they also want you to get into a more optimistic mindset. They're like, play music that you really enjoy. Start dancing more. Start finding the path to happiness. Start anything that makes you happy, whether that's turning on music, going for a walk, clearing your head. Start to implement more of those things, because they're saying there's some old habits that really need to die. You need to the death of the old self, the death of these old habits that you know are not good for you anymore. This is also stop listening to the illusion. There could be somebody in your life that you guys need to stop listening to. Somebody that might be giving you empty promises. This could either be a toxic relationship. This could also be toxic habits, toxic mindsets. And they're here to guide you out of that. They're also saying to start listening to more positive music, because there's certain music that you might have been previously listening to that might keep you kind of stuck in a more negative mindset. So they're like, music's going to heavily influence you and your subconscious. Oh, and they're also telling me that happiness is about to come for you guys. Oh, that was a very strong message. You are on the path of that already. Like, it's inevitable that you guys are going to get there, because your guides are helping you go down this new path. They're helping you create this new life. Guys, in the next few months, you are going to be discovering, every step that you take, you're going to be discovering new happiness, new things that make you happy. There's going to be new friendships that come in your life as well, that resonate so much deeper with you and that help keep you more positive. There's some major changes that are about to happen in your life, and they're saying that these are very, very, very good changes, because it's really helping you leave behind some like old stuff that was kind of just weighing you down. And this could be stuff from the past that you've experienced in the past that have kind of just been still lingering. This could be old habits. It could be people that even are not so good for us anymore. So those things are slowly exiting your life, and what your guides really want you to know right now is to just focus on your happiness right now. Focus on what makes you happy right now. Because it's time to let those old things transition out of your life. The things that weigh you down, the things that hold you back, the things that used to seem good, because the devil's the ruler of illusions, right? So there's certain things that used to seem good or disguise themselves as good. They disguise themselves as fun, or they disguise themselves as a nice escape from reality, or they disguise themselves as keeping you safe when they're actually just holding you back from your limitless potential. So there's those certain things, and they're saying that it's time for those things to fall out of your life. And you're going to see it more and more clearly as you kind of get out of your current situation. All of these things are going to become so much more clear to you, and you're going to look back on that and realize that those things were actually holding you back from your highest potential. You're about to awaken more deeper into your potential as you get closer and as you follow happiness instead of following safety, comforts, repression, or doing anything kind of connected to your old self that you know isn't necessarily the best, like mindsets, things like that. I know I'm kind of getting a little bit repetitive here. I think I've been repetitive throughout this whole entire, like all the readings. But again, like every guide that's come through has wanted to make the message so clear. So it's almost like they want me to repeat things, but in slightly different ways, just to make it really clear. And to also just help ingrain it so that you guys remember it. But yeah, so I apologize for the repetitiveness that's kind of coming through here, but yeah. They also want you to know that your life is going through a whole shift. And you guys are going to be receiving a gift from your guides when you make this shift. There's going to be a new thing coming in, a whole new shift, a whole new direction that you guys are going in. A big change that happens. Some of you guys will be moving. The fact that we have Temperance, Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune, some of you guys will be possibly even moving to a new area. Some kind of journey. There might even be a vacation coming up for some of you guys, like a trip. Yeah, interesting. I also feel like adding more cards onto here. I feel like taking these ones, these Major Arcana cards. We're going to stay up with the Major Arcana theme and take these Major Arcana cards and see what else we get for you guys. So what else do your guides want you to know right now? The Moon, they really want you to step into the unknown. The unknown might be a scary place to step into because, of course, it's the unknown. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what we're about to get. They're saying that the unknown has the best surprises for you right now because you can write what you want to achieve and what you want to experience. They're also saying that they want you to start being very clear. It's time to start figuring out what you want in your life. What do you really, really want and what do you not want? But instead of focusing on what you don't want, it's time to focus on what you do want. So a message that is coming through really strong right now is like they're asking you to either take out your phone or preferably a pen and paper and write down what you want to experience, no matter how vague or specific it is. If you guys know exactly what you want, write it down. If you're not really sure yet, at least start with the emotions that you want to feel and write down the emotions that you want to experience in your life. Or be as specific as you want if there is actually specific things that you know that you want to experience. Start to write that down, but they're also saying please also write down emotions that you desire to experience because that way you can get clarity, and when you write it down, you really start to claim it, right? And then that helps us focus on that direction. And also listen to music that reminds you of those emotions, the emotions that music makes you feel. Listen to music that makes you feel the way that you desire to feel, rather than listening to music that sounds good but might make you feel sad. Because they're saying that music is heavily influencing you right now in the direction that you're going in, but it's time to step into the unknown, my love, and write what you desire to experience. They're going to help bring that for you. And they're also helping you with a restart. There's a restart coming in your life because you're letting go of so much of the old. There's a whole new restart. And any time that we're letting go of something old, there's avoidance of energy there, right? So if we're, for example, cutting off a toxic relationship, now you have an empty space that needs to be filled, right? But whenever we have that empty space, it gets replaced with something that is more meant for us. And it always gets replaced because the universe can never have voidance, right? So even if we get rid of like old clothes, old furniture, things like that, we make room for the new by doing that. So it's kind of like decluttering your closet, letting go of the old. So your life is kind of going through a little bit of that right now, where you guys are decluttering your life. There's a whole declutter that's happening. And this is what makes room for something new. And as you declutter, your guides are like, I am going to bring you something, a gift from us, a beautiful gift from us to help you on this new path. And it's going to be something that is very tailored to you. You're going to really enjoy what this gift is. But this gift is coming in. And it's to help support you in this new direction of life. So, for example, if you guys lost a job, they're going to help you find a new one. If you guys have to move, they're going to help you find the perfect home. If you guys lost a relationship, they're going to help replace that by finding someone who can support you in going in the direction that you do want to go in. Okay, so all these different things, they're going to be bringing you a gift to kind of replace an old energy, and it's going to be a very beautiful gift. They're saying it's going to be very heartwarming and touching to you. Okay. Lots of messages coming through, and I know that this is a bit more of a slow read, but I don't know, their energy that they're giving me is a little bit more slow and a little bit more serious, a little bit more kind of calm in a way, just because they're wanting it to be spoken with clarity, and for it to really kind of sink in. But also, yeah, again, I just feel like coming back to the message of the amount of happiness that's going to be coming into your life if you continue to let go of the old and the negative stuff. If you continue to let go of that, they're like, oh my goodness, the amount of happiness that you are about to start creating in your life is very beautiful, and it's much more in tune, in harmony with your soul. But it's time to let go of the things that are not in harmony with your soul, the things that are holding us back, okay? So, with that being said, we're going to take the archetype cards. We're going to see the archetype of your spirit guides that are coming through right now, the kind of archetype that they're showing up as. So let's see the archetype of your spirit guides right now. They're coming through as the healer. They are here to help you heal, my love. They are very much here to help you heal. They're also very proud of you and the changes that you've began to make in your life, but they're also like, please continue on this path. Like, let's continue on this path of healing and letting go of the old. And they realize that it's not like the easiest road. They totally know that, but they're like, we're here to support that, and we're here to help bring you the good things, the happy things. Yeah. Wow. There's like a whole other message that's here that I'm trying to kind of decipher and bring into words, because the messages for me come through like feelings, like really intense feelings, and then kind of like having to put it in words takes me a little bit of time sometimes. But hold on, give me a moment. I need to kind of decipher this one feeling. Oh, okay. They're also wanting you to look at your old desires. There's some desires that are more egoic, or like trying to attain something really fast. And they want you to look at those desires and find desires that are healthy for you. There's certain desires that I feel like you know deep down inside they're not a healthy form of desire. And they're wanting you to kind of look at that and focus on the healthy desires. There's a huge message here about focusing on healthy desires that they really want to make prominent, because this is how you're going to be able to heal yourself, through focusing on healthy desires. And they're saying that you know personally what's a healthy desire versus not. For example, like sometimes we desire cookies. We know that that's not healthy, right? But sometimes we desire them. They're saying to let that stuff go, things that are like that. So it could even be relationships that we know are not healthy for us, but we desire them. They're saying, please let go of that too. It is time to let go of that. It is time to find desires that are healthy for you. So for example, if it's I'm just going to go into this example. Again, it can be different for each of you since it is a general reading, but an example that I have is when we desire someone that we know is toxic for us, it's time to let that go, because and it's time to focus on, let's instead attract a relationship that we also desire but is healthy for us, someone that is healthy, because they're saying that that exists, okay? Whatever you desire right now that feels like, oh, it's the only option, so I have to go for that one even though it's not so good for me, they're saying no, there's absolutely other options for you. And yes, it's hard to detach from those sometimes, but it is so important that you detach from unhealthy desires right now. It is so important. I think that that's where this serious tone is coming from, because it is so ridiculously important to say no to the unhealthy desires right now. It is so important. And they're saying that if you stay on that path, you are going to be so rewarded, and they will bring you rewards. Because your life, they're kind of saying right now that your life is going to become more tough the more that you give into unhealthy desires, because they're saying that they are unhealthy. Therefore, it's going to create unhealthiness. And whenever there's unhealthiness, obviously life gets a little bit harder, right? But they're saying that if you can let go of that and chase after and go after healthy desires, even though, yes, it's going to be a hard road, and they see that, they know that. But if you can do that, oh my gosh, the amount that your life is going to change and heal, the amount that you will heal, the amount of new rewards that you're going to get are so much more worth it, you guys. Oh my gosh, like the amount of goodness that will come into your life, you don't even see it yet. They're like, you don't even know the amount of goodness that you can attain, the amount of beauty that you can attain, not necessarily beauty, but the amount of beauty in your life, you know what I mean? Or beauty physically as well too, for, I don't know, maybe that's a message for some of you guys, but yes, it is time to really start to let go of the unhealthy desires and focus on healthy ones. If there is a person in your life that you guys need to get rid of because you know it's not healthy, it is time. They're saying it is time. It is not time to go to the past right now. It is not time to fall back on old habits, old patterns, old people that are unhealthy for you. It is really time to cut those out. Oh my gosh, they're being so serious about it right now. I'm sorry that if this reading is really intense, but that's just how it's coming through. That's how it's being spoken right now. They could not stress this enough, you guys. Again, I'm sorry for the weight of this reading, but wow, it's just, I don't know, it's coming through so strong, you guys. Your guides are like, they have a strong opinion right now, okay? They really want it to be known. They're also saying that if you get rid of this thing, there's a healthy replacement for it that's going to come in that's going to be like 1,000,000,000 times better. So for example, if it's a relationship, you're finally, and you focus on healthy relationships and you let go of the old ones, you are going to find like your soulmate rather than being stuck with an unhealthy person that you're trying to fix. Or if it's being attached to, again, unhealthy habits like eating habits, the amount that your life will change, the amount of alignment that you'll have, that everything will start going correctly in your life, including your body. It is such a wild difference that they would be so happy if you choose those new routes that are healthy for you, because they're like, you don't even see how amazing your life could be if you let go of the unhealthy things. And again, they're coming through as the archetype of the healer. They're here to help guide you on this healing journey. And they want you to know that they support you and love you no matter what. And they're here for you no matter what. But they're really here trying to make a clear message for you that it is time to focus on your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health, to make good choices. It is time, my love, to make the good choices. So with that being said, we're going to go into our next deck of cards. Also, my battery is like about to die. Hopefully it doesn't. We have filmed some long readings today. We have true love come to me. Guys, if there's a bad relationship in your life, you're about to meet the love of your life if you finally let that go. Real love. You're going to realize what real love is. Also getting, self-love too. Real self-love. Realizing what real self-love is. Victory. They're saying that you can absolutely be successful at this. You can win at this if you let the bad stuff go. You will have your victory. All right, we also have justice. Justice fell on the floor. Oh, and the love card fell on the floor. All these love messages, you guys. Hold on. Sometimes I have a hard time picking these cards up off the floor when they fall. Oh my goodness, these nails. They don't help me at all. Okay, so we have justice. So gaining your karma through, so it will balance itself out. The harshness you experienced will be equally justified by the amount of goodness that will come to you if you discontinue and close out the old chapter. It will be, the amount of harshness you've experienced will be completely balanced by the amount of goodness that will come into your life for going in this new direction. Then we also have love coming up again. So what is real love, you guys? It's time to finally go after that and experience that, because I don't think that you guys have quite experienced what healthy self-love is, and maybe even relationship love for some of you. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. Obstacles, we have the wall. Obstacles are going to fall away because that is upside down, right? And then we also have a me talks. Repairing the mind, body, and spirit. It's time to detox your old mindset, the way you treated your body, the way that you treated your spirit. Time to renew that. The me talks. I love that. I love that saying, the me talks. A tidy house, clarity and organization. It is time to clean up your life, clean up your actions, to clean up the negativity. It's time to clear all that out. Guys, these are such powerful messages coming through. I hope this message is inspiring to you guys, because the intention that your guides have is for this to be inspiring and for it to help gain clarity. And look, this is the key to your happiness. And again, you guys will be getting gifts. They're giving you right now, this message is the key to your happiness right now, okay? The key. And you're going to be receiving gifts. Your life will become like a gift, a freaking miracle. It's like miracles are going to come into your life. Random blessings, like biggest blessings are going to come into your life as you detox the negativity. Follow what really makes you happy, what real love is. Follow self-love. Follow loving your body, loving yourself, giving yourself enough respect, and cutting away, and I mean cutting away the things that do not align with that. Cutting away the toxic stuff. The amount of blessings that you will receive through that are otherworldly, you guys. Also, I'm so sorry, the brightness is like super washed out right now. But yes, the amount of blessings, you guys. They really want you to know that. It's literally the key to ultimate happiness for you. Your life will do a complete 180. Okay, so yes, that is the message. I hope that resonated for you guys. Again, your guides really mean for this message to come across as guidance, as clarity, and they're really here to support you and love you, and they love you no matter what, and they're very proud of you for having the strength to even be going through your life. Even right now, they're like, oh my God, you are such a strong, amazing person. They really want you to know that. They notice that in you. They see how strong you are. But they're like, oh, we want you to be happy. So here is our clarity and our guidance for you to find that ultimate happiness, that ultimate love, because ultimately that's what they want you to experience. They want you to experience that ultimate high love, but it's about cutting away the things that are not in alignment with that. So they're just saying it's time for that. And the amount of happiness that will be brought to you is so much. And it's really you guys creating it for yourself, right? It's not even your guides being the only ones that are providing this. It's like you guys are going to be creating your own happiness by just doing this. Also, I need to restart. Sorry, my camera just cut out because it reached a half an hour of recording. It always shuts off after that. But like I was saying, your guides want you to know that it's you guys that are creating this. It's you. But your ability to create this heavily relies on your ability to also say no to the stuff that's holding you back from it currently. So, yes, that is what we have here for you guys. Group number 4, that was a really big, powerful message. I hope it resonated for you guys, and I hope it added clarity onto your life right now. So, yes, I'm sending you guys all my love. Your guides are sending all of their love to you as well. They want this message to be given with a lot of love. So I hope you guys feel that and see that. So yeah, I'm sending you guys all my love. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. I'm sending you guys so much love on your journey right now. Remember moderation and balance and self-love, okay? So yes, my love. And the amount of happiness that will come to you, you guys, even within the next like 6 months, your life is going to be completely 180 flipped into something that's so happy and so beautiful, as long as you keep following that path of focusing on your happiness and letting go of the old. It's like the amount of happiness that you will achieve is next level, okay? The amount of blessings that are going to come in, next level. Okay, so that is what I see for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, again, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.